Hi, going to have a little recap of the small account that I've been doing in October. So let me finish making my coffee and I'll tell you all about it. Roll the intro. Hi, welcome to the channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Langers and I am the Scruffy Trader. What I'm trying to do is kind of put trading in the real world. Maybe show you a trick or two along the way. If that sounds good, please click the subscribe button. Genuinely motivates me to do more, and if you're stuck or got a query, drop it in the comments and I'll gladly answer every single one. So all of October I've really been putting trading in the real world. You know, very simple. Started with £200 and I've been building it up and showing you that it can be done, but it is slow and steady growth. Not what these clowns.
You ding dong!
Give it to me again.
You ding dong!
And they are clowns, because they'll have you believe that is what you're going to be doing within a month. Now I have done this a very long time, you know, and I can't do what they say. I really can't, you know. It takes money to make money. So in order for you to have the balances to give the big accounts or the big figures, you need to build your account up first. And that's what I've been trying to do this month. And it is a slow and painful process. Because when you're dealing with a small account, you've got nowhere to go with your stops or if something goes against you. And you're limited in the amount of trades you can take. You're really at one trade at a time. And sometimes you have to wait days for your setup. So it teaches you patience. Also teaches you discipline. So it's a great thing to do. But it also has the emotional side in it as well. And the worst emotion on the small account is, I couldn't care less. It's only a tenner. And because you think like that, you take stupid risks. Those stupid risks mean you blow your account because you've put too big a position on for it, or you've let a stop run too far. Many different factors. But the main one is you don't treat the account with any respect. So you'll never grow it. So I had to kind of strip it all back for you guys and just do it step by step. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of things. I've been asked by Hadib, little salute to you, my friend, who joined the Scruffy squad and couldn't find his way into the Telegram group. What I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm just going to show you quickly how you find that Telegram group. And also, while I'm on, I'll show you how to join the Scruffy squad if that's what you're interested in. And then I'm going to pull up the spreadsheet of the month and just show you the figures of what I've done. Personally, I think they're very good, but a lot of people will probably think, well, that's nothing. But that's the whole point of the exercise. You see, trading can be done. It really can. And you can make a career out of it. But think of it as any business. If you're going to open up a shop, do you really think that you're going to stock it, man it, put all of the shelves into place, do all of your promotions that you need to do on £200? No, of course not. You would go in with a sizable amount of money to try and make that a reality. If you can't do that, you have to build your business up. So you would buy odds and sods, bric-a-brac, and you go to a car boot fair or a yard sale if you're overseas. And you would sell it that way because you don't have any overheads and you're selling just bric-a-brac. You turn that money to buy some better stock, and you may sell it in the classifieds or on eBay. You turn that money into more stock, and then you move into a shop. You don't start with 200 quid and open a shop. Trading is exactly the same. The only difference is you don't have any physical presence anywhere apart from your bank account. So you have to build it up. And the way to build it up is slow and steady. And think of it this way, if you took 4 months out of your life to learn a trade, and then at the end of that trade you started earning some decent money, you'd probably think that was a worthwhile 4 months or 12 weeks, whatever it is. Yet in trading, because of these clowns,
You ding dong!
they think you can do it in a week. You can't. You really can't. But if you took 4 months and built up your £200 account, so you go 200, and at the end of the first month you have 300, then you might have 500 at the end of the next month, 800 at the end of the next, and then finally over £1,000, then you might be in with a chance, because you've learned what I said earlier, the discipline and the slow, steady growth. And it's that slow, steady growth that is going to give you your wage in the long term. It took me 2.5 years to build my account, you know, and I had to do it from scratch when everything went wrong, you know, so it doesn't happen overnight. You know, I got it to a decent level in the first 12 months that I was able to start sustaining, but it then took another year to build it up into a level where I can lift my salary up. You know, all part of the learning process, guys. And as long as you understand that, I can help you. And I can show you the pitfalls that you fall into, and I can certainly show you the things that you're not meant to do. Right? But if you think that you're going to make money instantly and you're going to be rich in a couple of weeks, I can't help you, and this isn't the channel for you. You know, this is real world stuff, and my own life experiences are thrown in. Yes, I have a warped sense of humour, as you'll see in a lot of my videos, and I'll pull up the Telegram and I'll scroll through it slightly, and for all we enjoy ourselves, I do tell the guys what trades I'm taking. I'll do a little video, I'll say this is why I'm getting in, this drive, this level, etc. And then I'll trade it. So the guys actually see the makeup of the trade before I take it, and then I'll show them the trade after it. So it's all pretty current. Okay? But in between that, because we have a lot of time in our hands, well, I'll show you. Let's just say sometimes it gets out of hand, but we do enjoy ourselves. So cheers, guys. You really do make the working day a happy one, and I really do appreciate it. So I'm going to raise a cup of coffee to that one, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee, and he definitely does. And thank you. I genuinely mean that. Thank you. So let me jump on the screens. I'll quickly show you how to find that group. I do mention it a lot just because it's relatively new and it's exciting, and it's great to see, and I'm really, really pleased with it. I'm like a kid with a new toy. Thank you. So that's what we'll do. I'll quickly show you the group. I'll show you how to get in there, and then I'll quickly do the figures. Okay? See you on the screen. Okay guys, so this is for you, Hadi, and also the rest of the gang who haven't found their way in as yet. The group is very easy found. Just look for the Scruffy trait. Yes, I do have ridiculous music. I'm meant to go on Lightfoot at the moment, so it's sundown every day at the end of the night. But basically, just find the Scruffy trader. There we are there. Nice and simple. and you'll come onto the front page of the YouTube channel. Just switch that off. And you've got a couple of options. If you want to support the channel, by all means, buy me a coffee. If you click the join, there's the Telegram group away there in the corner. You would just click that. It'll show you what the Scruffy Squad is, and it'll tell you everything that you need to know about the different levels, etc. And what you're mainly looking for to find the Telegram group is the community tab. So if you click the community tab, I post things in here every day. The beginning of every month, the first of every month, there's a link to the Telegram group put in here, and I periodically put it in throughout the month. And you literally just click it and it takes you straight into it. But I also post up videos, trade ideas, my strengths. It's all in the one place, so it's nice and easy to find. And then once you click the join, you can only see it if you're a diamond member, because the community is set up in a way that it's members only for sort of sensitive material sort of thing. And then when you get in, you get presented with a page like this, and we just have a little bit of a chat amongst ourselves. Yes, I am into the Star Wars related stuff. There's a shocker. It's all over my house as well. But anyway, watched The Mandalorian last night. It was really good. So I'm well pleased with that. But the working day, I'll show you the strengths of what I'm doing that day. We have a bit of a sing-song. Yes, Stefan, that was horrendous. I don't know what you were thinking eating that. And then we just have a general chat through while we're waiting for trades. And I'll post up a trade idea of what I'm looking at, and I'll tell the guys why I'm taking it. And this is done before the trade is. Yes, my dinner. Then we have results as we're going through it. And then we generally take the mickey out of each other and have another sing-song. Look for trade ideas as we're going, results across the board. The next trade coming in. And it's just like this all the time. So all day we are chatting away. We talking about various charts, what we're looking at, taking the mickey, because I know it looks silly on one thing and another, guys, but if you're trying to trade all the time, you're going to fail. So you need to occupy your mind in the spaces while you're waiting. And that's why we take the mickey and we talk, and we really encourage each other. You know, and it's all there to lift each other up, but at the same time teach each other what is going on. You know, there's a couple of things in here that are hard, fast rules. No signals. In other words, you cannot ask somebody directly for a signal, and there's no bully, period. You know, if I see anybody having a go at anybody, buff, you're out, and I don't care how long you've been a member or however much you pay into the coffee fund, you're gone. Simple as that. You know, and you'll never get back in, period. Sorry. Because as you know, sometimes you do get those hateful people, and I won't tolerate any of them. But as you can see, going through, they do chat all day. So we have a jolly good time in this group. All right. So it is one of the, even though if I don't say so myself, one of the better groups to come across, because some of them are just too boring. The people who go in, all they're interested in is trying to make money off somebody else via some form of signal service. You never learn anything that way. Here, it's interactive. We talk, we laugh, we cry when we have a bad time. But ultimately, we get the job done, and that's what it's all about. Okay. So, in talking of getting the job done, let's see how we've done over this month. And it's this. Now, when you look at it, first instance, you're going to look at £372 and think, care, that's not going to get my green Lamborghini.
You ding dong!
Oh, make it stop.
Well, you're not getting your green Lamborghini because you are an idiot. You know, it's, and I know it's a hard thing to say and it's a horrible thing to say in some ways, but if you're sucked in by this, then you are an idiot, because nobody can be that stupid. You know, it takes time to grow your account, like I was trying to tell you. I've worked on this all month. I start with £200, so I had minimal amount to work with, and I've grown it by 87%. Could I do that with my other account that I get my wage from? Of course I couldn't. You know, the emotional side would be catastrophic for the amount that I'm putting into it, but also it's just a different game the higher you get up. All right, but the principle of how I traded this would be the same. You know, the trades were the same. The difference is the bid size is at the higher end of the scale where you want to be, and that's why you have your growth here. You know, because if I'm doing £20 a point on a £50,000 account, it hardly moves it. And if it's £20 a point at £100,000 an account, it hardly moves it at all. You know, it's like 0.1%. Whereas if you're on 50p a point on £200, it moves quite a lot. And it's just maths. It's just the way that it works. You know, but the actual trades and positions and pip count would be identical. Okay. So don't worry too much about the percentage growth. It is excellent. What you want to be just concentrating on in the initial stages is growth as a word. As long as you're up at the end of each day or each week, then you've done a good thing. And then you just compound it and grow it and grow it and grow it. So what I did, if you haven't seen what the whole process was about, I set myself a simple goal of buying a pie each day, which works out at £25 a week, you know, £5 on a 5-day working week. On a 4-week month is £100. So my whole goal was to earn £100 from 200. Well, I did that easily. I did 174.91. And also, as part of the process, you'll see that I take this balance and this balance are different. And that's because I actually bank money into a physical bank account as I go. And it goes back to what I was saying earlier on about treating the account with respect. I treat this the exact same way I treat my normal wage account. You know, I make some money, I'll take half of it out, put it in a physical bank account. Then I have to think about it if I need to refund my account. And if I don't, that money's already in a bank account ready to be put into my wages account. Very, very simple. All right. But out of the 51 positions that I took, and I didn't take as many as it looks, because a lot of them are broken up. As you can see here, what that means is that was the 5th trade of the day, and I broke it 3 times. In other words, I took partial profits. So it was TP, TP, TP. Okay, and that's what that means. Okay, so it's actually, so those 3 positions there is actually just 1. All right, but I still had a win rate of 98%. I had an average of 10 pips, which is roughly where I wanted to be. I'm going to try and work on getting that a little bit higher. I've increased the bid size as I go, and at the start, because I had limited funds, I had to take on risk. So my risk was really high when it started. But as we get to the end of the month, I've got it down to sort of 3 and 5%, which I'm quite happy with. I would have liked the last trade to have been a winner, but sadly it wasn't. The DAX caught me, and that was that. So it's done. So all in all, it's been a good exercise. I have been asked if I will carry this on. And when I was doing targets, I said, you should set yourself a little goal each time. And why not? So what I'll do for November is I'm going to draw out the odd £2.14, bring up a new sheet, clean sheet, because this is October, so I'll start one for November. And I'll take £300 and we'll see if we can get it into a mini break. So how much is a cheap holiday? I don't know. Let's have a quick look, shall we? Cheap holiday. There we go. Because I do like me holidays. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Love holidays. That'll do. Anywhere, any date for a week. Let's see if we can get a nice 3-night break. Search. Well, it will be when it wakes up. Oh, there we go. Right, okay. So there we go. 3 nights in a 5-star is £136 each. All right. So go with that. So 150 quid. So if I say I want £300 in a month, this is my new target set off a £300 balance. All right. So I'm going to try and trade up through November to get me a holiday. All right. We'll keep it going, and we'll see what happens. Now that means I'm actually having to double the account. So what I'm going to do is, the idea being, I'm going to run this up to Christmas Eve, Christmas week. I'll keep it running, and I'll do another review at the end of November, and we'll see how far we're on. But the whole goal is going to be running up to Christmas. Okay, and up to now, we've done okay, you know. So we've paid ourselves £70. You know, that's banked, so it'll be 72.14 when I draw it out. So that's not bad. I can kind of live with that. And we're starting with a new balance of £300. So not only has the broker account grown, my personal bank account grew as well. And I hope this kind of makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there. It's been an interesting month, and let's see what the next 2 months bring. And like I said before, if you've got any comments, please drop them in the comment section below. I answer every one. Contact details are in the description, or just find me on Facebook. I'm very easy found, and I'll genuinely try and point you in the right direction. So remember, guys, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.